Today we're going to master the backhand approach shot and learn to dominate the tennis court like a pro. We're watching Taylor Fritz from the FCT Pro Library where you can compare your strokes to his side by side. The backhand approach shot is a crucial tennis skill that can make or break your match play. It allows you to take control of the point by taking the ball early and on the rise and thus putting pressure on your opponent. However, many players face challenges when trying to execute this shot effectively. One common issue is footwork and loading of the swing. Here we're watching Zach Zvida, another pro from our FCT Pro Library, and a big challenge is you don't want to have to stop to set up and hit this shot. You need to set the shot up on the fly and move through the hit. Your setup is the crucial key. Otherwise, you'll always struggle to make clean contact with the ball. Without the proper footwork and loading of the swing, you will find yourself off balance with a loss of power and control on your backhand approach shot. To improve your backhand approach, the first thing you have to do is you have to use your eyes to quickly see the ball and move out to the ball immediately. You're going to hit the ball on the run. You're not going to stop to hit it. So as you see the ball and identify it, set your wrist. Whether it's a continental or a backhand Eastern grip, you have to grab the grip and set your wrist so that they're locked right there. Now, as you move out to the ball, you can see right here, Taylor Fritz, he steps a little cross behind. Zach Zvida steps out to the left. Both are correct. They're different styles, both correct. They're trying to load the torso off of that left leg right there. And so you can see they're slightly different. And as they're loaded right now, they're going to step their right foot forward and that completely loads the swing right there. So the third ingredient is to load that swing, and it completely comes by stepping out on the left foot, allowing the torso to turn, and then step the right foot forward, which starts basically the process of unloading the swing. Completely loaded. Now for the fourth step, watch as they press into that left foot and they start pressing from the left to the right. The racket drops down as they start to unload it with the wrist back right there. And you see the wrist drops down, the racket drops below the wrist, and they push into the left foot, and the left hip comes forward, and the shoulder and torso comes around and brings the swing through. The arm is tied to the torso. They're not arming the ball, they're letting the body bring it through with the wrist back, and you can see they both compress the ball as they unload, and then they brush up and through, and then quickly move up to net to control the next ball with their volley. So mastering your backhand approach is a key for playing top tennis. What is the first key in that? Is identifying the ball right here. Identifying the ball with your eyes, setting the wrist, moving out, loading the swing on the left leg with torso turned on the left leg, right? And then stepping the right foot forward to unload the swing, drop it, and then letting the hips and the shoulders bring the swing through. Racket head is below the wrist. Come around and press through the hit and stretch the shoulders through and brush up and then quickly get up to net. Work on those keys and it'll make a big difference.